Charlie.
What's up, Taylor?
Dude, that nerd in his electric hybrid totally blew the light while texting his yuppie friends.
That's so bogus, bro. Are you hurt?
Yeah, like I can't move my hips, bro. I think I broke my pelvis, man.
Dude, no way.
Taylor, you need to drop a dime and talk with the lawyers at the Advocates Law Firm.
No way, can't afford that, bro.
Your crotch is broken, man, and they don't earn any money unless they win your case.
Dude, no way.
You get injured, the advocates get results. Contact them today at advocateslaw.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
99.9 KISW. We return to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Hey, we're back. Game is Big Dummy 206-421 Rock. Who is our next contestant ready to play the big game? Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the Men's Room. It would help if I actually clicked on him.
Click on him.
Hello,
Click
Ryan. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can now.
Ryan, are you sober or not sober?
Not sober.
Ryan, our Men's Room poll. Put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I gotta say bats.
Bat it is.
Bats.
Okay. All right, there, Ryan. Yeah. Here is your question. In what year did Grey's Anatomy premiere? The first ever YouTube video was uploaded, and Angela Merkel became the first female chancellor of Germany.
Wow, that's a lot. I'm gonna say 2007.
Not a bad guess, man. I'll say 2004.
I'll say 5.
2005. Yeah, so the first ever YouTube video was uploaded. Do you know what that video was of?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Oh, wait a minute. YouTube. I thought it was the Jada Jackson thing.
No, that was Google Images.
Okay.
No, Google Images was because of J-Lo's green dress.
The first YouTube video.
It was, and I think they're just testing the product, but essentially it's called Me at the Zoo. And it's a video of someone at the zoo because YouTube was new.
Do you know why the first Google Doodle was invented?
Hang on. So the Google Doodle. Man, I just read this. No.
A lot of the staff were going to Burning Man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they thought it was like an inside joke kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here's your question. In Alice in Wonderland, what does the bottle marked Drink Me do to you?
Oh man.
Mike either got it right
I don't
or...
know that story, but I'm gonna say poison.
No. Now, Mike, based on your charades, either you got it right or you wanted me to fillet you. But based on your hand motions, but I assume you meant shrink you.
I believe the cake made you grow afterwards.
Is that what it was?
I believe so.
Man, you know, honest to God, as long as that story's been out, I even saw the Tim Burton version of it, and I'm still not entirely sure
We try to forget about that one.
Mm-hmm. Like, she went to a place, some stuff happened, she came back. Like,
it was based on a mushroom trip.
There's no doubt that is a trip, yeah. All right. Ryan, here's your question. What country would you have to visit to see the ruins of Troy?
Oh, that'd be Greece.
Close.
No.
Italy? Sardinia. Sicily.
It's not Italy.
It's not Italy. It's not great, but it's right in that general area, man. They got a long, storied history. They've been involved in many, many things.
Not Croatia.
Nope. It's south of Croatia, if I have my math right. Turkey.
Of course.
Yes. Right. Of course, yes, Turkey.
Well, that's right. I always forget. Turkey's like the epicenter of a lot of things.
Especially at that time, yeah.
I still want to go there. I want to go to Istanbul.
Okay, I'm right there with you. I would like to see Istanbul not dying for the rest of Turkey. That's just me. Who won an Oscar for his role in the movie Ray?
Is that Oh, geez. Is that Jamie Foxx?
That is Jamie Foxx.
Yes,
Nice job, Brian. Nice job.
Somebody has a question for us. It says, have you guys heard about the debate? Are there more doors or wheels in the world? If I had to guess, since we have no answer, if I had to guess, I would say wheels.
If I had to guess, I would say doors based on the fact that a lot of people live in places where they don't have cars.
They don't have cars, but you still have carts to move things back and forth.
As far
right?
as just a wheel in general. I'd say wheels.
I would guess wheels.
Did we just do this on Saturday when we were hanging out?
I feel like it got mentioned.
Were you guys drunk enough you're not quite sure if you did?
Yes,
well, VD was there too for a little bit before Mike got to see. He might have brought it up, but I feel like we had a drunk conversation. I feel confident it's doors.
Really
Same.
going doors?
Yeah.
I feel like it's wheels. I don't, because one of the things you consider, all right, so you get the 18-wheeler truck.
Right?
So give it, say, 4 doors if you want to include the 2 in the back of the trailer, but it's got 18 wheels.
Exactly.
You're right. A lot of people do not have vehicles everywhere, but a lot of people still have bicycles, motorcycles, scooters, even if you have a cart. I really don't know. But
Just looking at what we have out the window here.
All right. Okay.
Each window that you have in all those buildings at least has some door that coincides with it versus the cars that are on the road.
It's a closet door.
Right. I'm inclined to go with Ted that I think that there's more doors out there.
But look at it like this, all right? So you're right. But, wow, damn, right, because each car has at least 2 doors. Yeah. Some of them have 4. I don't know.
Back doors.
That was a good question.
Trunk doors.
I'm sticking with wheels. Hello, Lisa. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello. Hola. Lisa, sober, not sober?
Sober. I'm at work.
That's all right. Don't sound so depressed that you're sober.
Refrigerator doors,
all right.
Doors on cabinets.
But I helped Castle move his refrigerator. I want to say there's 2 or 3 doors, depending if it's French door or the freezer. However, we eventually discovered, Castle, that there were wheels on the bottom. Just saying.
Lisa, our men's room poll, you got to put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Let's do the hornets.
Wow.
You make it sound sexy.
Let's do
And
the
there's
hornets.
nothing sexy about that.
A lot of women say that in Charlotte.
Let me get my bee costume on.
Yeah.
Oh.
North Carolina, we know the answer, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's your question. In what country would you
do some hornets?
I had a ball.
This town sucks. Let's do some hornets.
Let's go downtown.
It's running my mouth for 60 seconds.
They said they're on the court seats.
Right. The worst part is she has a 4.0 from like Duke.
I know. I'm going to be a doctor.
I'm a liar. Want some gum?
In what country would you find Mount Etna?
Mount Etna? Shoot. Let's guess. We'll say Paraguay.
Thank you for guessing.
Is it Australia?
Nope.
I would say the United States.
No. It was in the news maybe over the summer of last year because it was erupting. Italy.
Wow.
Oh.
Doesn't sound very Italian.
Right. You go to Italy.
I mean, I know it ends in a vowel, but
there's Pompeii, there's this, there's that. Mount Etna.
Etna.
Oh.
Miles, when you hear Etna, what's the first thing you think of?
Edna? It's like somebody's great-grandmother.
Aunt Edna.
Who's Aunt Edna?
She's the dead lady on top of the car in Vacation.
Oh. I'm
Come
sorry.
on, Montgomery.
Yeah.
That's our thing. You're supposed to get that.
That's Edna.
I heard your question. By the way, people are chiming in on this door versus
it's team doors.
wheels thing. Well, I don't know. Some people go like, look, you consider something like a Lego car or a Hot Wheel car. They have doors, but the doors traditionally don't open, meaning it's not a door. It's like a false front under your sink. But they still have the wheels. Someone else says lots of toys have wheels. Some of them do have doors. And the answer is driving me crazy. No, we get it. We don't have a definitive answer for you. We don't know. We're just debating what we think. I'm sticking with wheels. All right, here is your question. In the movie Jerry Maguire, Jerry sings along to what Tom Petty song in his car?
You know, I never saw this movie, so I'm just going to guess.
All right, that's all we ask you to do.
I'm going to say Free Fallin'.
Good guess.
See
That's
what
how you play
happens
the
when you get
game.
game.
Right, just write something down. Don't leave the answer blank.
How many times did you hear that?
There's a reason you were told that.
From 1st through 12th grade. I mean, any teacher like, look, man, maybe you know the answer, maybe you don't. Please do not leave it blank. Just hazard a guess.
Just throw it out there. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Gabe. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. Gabe, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober.
Sober Gabe, welcome to the program. Welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, you got to put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions? A live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I'm taking the 3 hornets today. That last lady made it sound really appealing.
You know what? She did do a lot for hornets. Like, well,
if you kiss Lisa, you get a horn in your mouth.
There you go.
Get a hornet in your mouth.
All right, here's your question. Multiple choice. After the fall of the Soviet Union, how many countries did Yugoslavia split into? 2, 4, 7, or 9?
Ooh. We're going to try 7.
Done, Gabe. Unbelievable. Did you write them down?
Of course I did.
I knew
because
you
that's
did.
the next question.
All right.
Just start hazarding your guesses. We will see. You brought up one of them earlier, Miles.
Bosnia?
Croatia.
All right, we got Croatia, Bosnia, yes.
Herzegovina?
You got it.
Herzegovina.
Was the Ukraine one?
No.
Moldova?
Macedonia.
I did not say that confidently.
No, you didn't. But I'm like, you're close enough. You're close enough for us to say. One of them starts with an S.
Serbia?
Serbia.
Oh, Serbia. Yeah, of course.
Slovenia.
Slovakia?
Slovenia. Ted, we'll just assume you have a lisp and say you're right. And then the last one would be, I guess, translates to Black Mountain, I guess.
Black Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai.
Terry Crews. Montenegro. So Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Montenegro, Bosnia, Herzegovina, and Macedonia.
Big Dummy!
Yeah. Hello, Skylar. Welcome to the men's room.
What up?
Hola. Skylar, sober, not sober?
I am on the clock. I am completely sober.
All right, Skylar, welcome to the program in Big Dummy.
You know, it's funny, like, Miles asked me, I said, I'm sober. And I believe you, sir. But when you go, I'm on the clock, completely sober.
I don't sound
now, now I'm kind of like, are you?
Yeah.
Really? Why did we need an extra adjective?
Skylar, put it in your mouth for 60 seconds. Our men's room poll. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd? What do you put in there?
I am not saying a turd. I thought that was gross. I'd say 2 scorpions.
All right.
Dude, everyone agrees that a turd's gross. I think most people are weighing the grossness of the turd versus the potential damage and danger, right, of the other 3. But you're not wrong. You're right. Yes, a turd in your mouth for 60 seconds, gross. Unless you're my dog.
Like countries where people like put scorpions in their mouth for fun, though, so it's got to be,
Now, do they put it all the way in their mouth, or do they do it where like half of it's still out?
I'm sure there are probably people eating them too and stuff. Probably a delicacy.
Yeah, but usually they're cooked. They're not living.
Yeah.
Here's our delicacy. Have a scorpion. All right, here's your question. What was the name of the military trials held in 1945 and 46 to prosecute Nazi leaders?
I don't know. The best ones ever.
Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, yes. Nuremberg. I do not disagree with their answer, but they have a technical. The Nuremberg trials. All right, what band recorded the albums A Night at the Opera, Innuendo, and News of the World? It's a rock band. We play them on this very station, in fact.
I don't know. REM? I don't know.
We don't play REM.
We don't hate you. We don't play REM on
Queen.
the station. It is, in fact, Queen.
Queen, second guess again, yeah.
Yes, of course. It's always the second guess.
Yeah.
All right, I got a multiple choice question for you. In the 1960s, General Mills tried to make what salty snack into a breakfast cereal? Cheese Puffs, Bugles, popcorn, or pretzel bites? So Cheese Puffs, Bugles, popcorn, or pretzel bites?
Pretzel bites? Kind of sounds like
I'm on Bugles.
Ted got it right.
Yeah. I like you knew exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, Bugles.
Oh.
You got to put one on each fingertip and then eat them all.
They're more fun to play with than they are to eat.
Well, they're corn-based anyway, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
The problem is all the salts, and I think people are like, this is not what
They
we're
could have done it
looking
with
for.
sugar.
If they did them with sugar, I bet you they'd still be around.
They'd still be crispy.
Yeah, I think people mainly just put them on their fingers. I don't know if anybody actually eats Bugles.
I really don't like them, but I enjoyed playing with them.
Oh, I always liked them. I think about Like twice a year, I'll be like, you know what? I'm getting some Bugle.
I honestly don't even know the last time I had one.
It's like a dunce hat for your penis.
Well, they have multiple flavors now. They got like a ranch. They got like a cheddar.
All right, Bugles.
Okay.
Let's see what you're
All
doing
right.
there. It's been a while since I've seen their game, but I dig it. I'll give it
Get
another
back
try.
in there.
All right. Your question. Era, period, or epoch. Which represents the shortest amount of time?
Say the three again. I didn't hear it.
Era, period, or epoch. Which represents the shortest amount of time?
I'm just going to say epoch because it sounds like a cool word. I don't know.
It is a cool word. Epoch is the longest. Era is the shortest.
All right,
period, believe it, only lasts 7 days. That's what's crazy about it.
Question number 5.
Depends on who you ask. I was told it'd be 2 weeks.
Yeah. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man.
Sometimes it feels like 3.
Not what it feels like, fellas. What it actually is.
I know.
You got
look, you know me. I said, so are we just going to be, it's the whole month now? We broke up shortly after.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You don't say. You made that comment.
Well, I just was like, all right, enough. I get really angry beforehand. Then after, I was like, so you just don't like to talk to me for the whole month.
If your period lasts all month, that's called bleeding out. At that point, you know what I mean? Like at that point, like, no, there's damage. You need to go see someone. All right, your question. 70% of the world's macadamia nuts come from what continent?
Did you say Wisconsin or what continent?
What continent?
Sir.
South America.
I assure you they don't come from Wisconsin.
I'll say Asia.
Australia.
I
guess South America, too. Really?
Because don't you usually get macadamia nuts from Hawaii?
That's what
South Pacific.
Right. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
So the 30 must come from there.
By the way, when anybody goes to Hawaii, they always have to bring you back those little clusters.
They're delicious.
I encourage it.
Oh, I do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they keep doing it. Like, before you ask, can you please? We went on this cruise a couple of years ago, right? 50th birthday. I'm going to take this cruise. And my daughter hears that we were going to be in France. We were in France for a day. All right. So the only thing she said, can you please, Ted, you'll appreciate this. Can you buy me some French macaroons? But I want them legitimately from France. And we went out of our way to find this goddamn box of macaroons. And every time we called the kids, at least once a day, right, there was this time change. My daughter, the first thing she would say when you get on the phone, Dad, did you guys pick up the French macaroons? I said, baby, we have them. When we get back, I will give them to you. A week passes. We get home. She gets home from school. Did you bring the French macaroons? Yes. The French macaroons are in the kitchen. She finally opens this box of French macaroons. The pops one in her mouth. She's like, these suck.
Really? Well, macaroons do not hold up.
Well, my son loved them. He was, these were delicious. But he never asked for them. My daughter spent 7 goddamn days listening to her ask about French macaroons. Finally ate a French macaroon. She's like, this is ass.
Oh, yeah. They're amazing.
All right.
You ever had them with Nutella?
No. I just don't like the consistency of them.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, they're not the worst taste. I just don't like that consistency.
No, you can't buy class.
Thank you, Ted. I feel better about myself now.
That's why you guys aren't Arsenal fans.
Here is your question. China, India, or Germany? The game Chutes and Ladders originated in what country?
China, just because they make a lot of stuff.
Because they make a lot of stuff. Not a bad guess, but no.
Germany?
Italy?
No. India.
Oh.
So I guess they developed this game generations ago, and the idea was it was to teach children the difference between good and evil. Obviously, these snakes represented all the things that are bad, and the chutes were all things that were good. Now you know. All right, the question, true or false, the inventor of cruise control was deaf?
The inventor of cruise control is what?
Deaf.
Death?
Deaf, like a leopard.
Like you.
What? Oh, I thought you meant death like the guy in the Bill and Ted's movie. Yeah, we'll say true, yeah.
False, he was blind, wasn't he?
He was, in fact, blind. Which leads us to this question, all right? That's great. You invent cruise control. You're blind. Will this help you drive? Right, you know what I'm touching. So you still cannot see what is in front of you. Whatever.
Question number 8.
Question number 8 for you. The mineral vibranium is mined from what fictional country?
What, fictional country?
Yes. Ted got it.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, I know this.
It was part of a big-ass movie that came out a couple years ago.
Mike.
If I didn't know what you're talking about, I'd have punched you.
It's the opening scene.
I know.
Let's say Graboblastostania.
God damn, you're so close.
From Wakanda, man.
Wakanda.
Oh. I just watched it like a week ago.
Question number 9, Skylar. You've now tied Noah, Richard, and James for our biggest dummy. Keep working on it. You might just take the crown all by yourself.
And if you haven't seen Black Panther, watch it. It's awesome.
It is a good movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, dude, watch it.
You don't even have to like superheroes or any of that. It's just a good, fun movie. So, Dad, again, just be careful when you do that.
Yep. Retrospect, not a great look.
Yeah. If I had not seen the movie.
Stuck with this one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stick with the X, brother. All right, your question. Thailand, the United States, Austria, or France? Where did Red Bull originate?
Austria.
Okay. Nice job, Scout. All right, very, very good. More Big Dummy coming up. If you'd like to be a contestant, 206-421-ROCK.
Hey, all the Bacholas, thank you so much for listening to the Men's Room Podcast.
And thanks to our pals at the Advocates Law Firm for being great partners. Yes, even you, creepy Kyle.
Seriously, though, if you'd been injured as a result of somebody else in your car, on your bike, walking across the street, talk to our friends at the Advocates Law Firm and let them help you out.
Yeah, they're the best injury lawyers around, and they want to make sure that you're not taken advantage of. Plus, your first consultation is free.
It's simple. You get injured, the advocates get results. Contact them today at advocateslaw.com.
Realtors abide by a code of ethics. This is Article 9 in action. Beth, a first-time homebuyer, knew nothing about the home buying process, except that she wanted to buy a home. But her realtor had the expertise to make sure Beth understood every document, even giving her copies to review with her lawyer so Beth could close on her first home with confidence. Complicated things explained in simple terms. The difference between an agent and a realtor is real. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hearforuSWA.org.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill.
Most unhealthy things in your freezer coming up with the head chef and Ted's Meat and Potatoes. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola. Matt, are you on Team Sober, Team Not Sober?
Sober.
Sober, Matt. Welcome to Big Dummy. Our Men's Room poll. Put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I thought of Ozzy when I thought of this one, so I'm going to go with the live bat.
I'm going to go with the bat.
The difference is Ozzy did not know it was a live bat. Thought it was a rubber bat.
He thought it was a prompt.
Surprise. All right, Robert. Not Robert.
Matt.
All right, Matt. Here is your question.
Hey, Matt, tell that kid to shut up.
Hey. You heard Miles.
Oh, I like what you did there. You heard that mean, Miles?
Yeah. You threw that on you quick.
I'm not telling you to shut up, but Miles is.
Miles. It's going to get you ice cream, kid.
All right, your question. What movie franchise gave us the quote, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer?
The Godfather.
One and done, Matt. Nice work.
No, the kid gave him that answer.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the Godfather. Godfather, which one?
That'd be The Godfather 2.
Damn, you're good. Yeah,
Often known as the best or the greatest sequel of all time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You could argue that it's better than The Godfather.
People do.
I mean, honestly, I think I'd watch Godfather. Godfather, the original one, you forget, there's a lot of setting up and a lot of downtime.
Right, there is.
Yeah, it's just like the first Rocky.
Yeah.
All the other ones were action, but for the most part, the first one was just dialogue.
I know. Hello, Colby. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola.
Colby, sober, not sober?
I am sober.
All right. Colby, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
God damn it.
Oddly enough, it is Colby Jack.
I bet.
I got one of those little packages in my fridge right now.
I know a girl named Bree used to work here. Her favorite cheese? Brie. All right, our Men's Room poll. Put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
I am doing the Scorpions.
Scorpions.
The band, not the animal.
Yes, the band, not the animal. I don't know.
There's no one like you, Colby. That's a fact.
Oh, look at what you're doing there. All right, here's your question. What are electrically charged atoms called?
Protons.
Ions.
You ever meet somebody named Ian, right? Mm-hmm. But the same spelling is for ion as well. I know it's ions, but
in
I'm saying
third grade I had that, and so when I met him, I was Ion. He's like, it's Ian. Like, you should spell it that way.
Right.
It's just me. All right, your question. Do seagulls drink seawater?
I'm going to say no.
They do.
Yep. That explains. Sometimes you see them. Like I watched Deadliest Catch.
Yeah.
It's like, how is that bird out in the middle of the Bering Sea?
I'm not saying their body, for obvious reasons, has adjusted for them to consume seawater. But I was in the same boat as you, Colby. I'm like, no. It's like, yeah, they fly over the ocean.
I know we can't. Even if you're stuck on a raft, you lose your mind.
Yeah. I watched one of those shows. Was it like I Should Be Dead or I Survived and Shouldn't Have, something like that. Yeah. And anyway, it was about the story. Their ship sank. They got onto their little life rafts, the inflatable ones. And this is just like a yacht or something. So it's like 7 people. As they are now floating kind of in the open sea. This is a terrifying one. The sharks, because a lot of them were bleeding from the boat going down, right? So the blood gets in the water, and now they're just being followed by sharks for days. And every once in a while, the sharks would hit the bottom of these rafts. And they're recreating it all. A couple people died on the way, and they would just like push them over the side of the boat. And they said when they dumped them over the side of the boat, the sharks just went into a frenzy, rip them apart. Anyway, 2 of the guys decided they could not take, because they're baking in the summer sun, all this crap. Finally, they started drinking seawater. And like the other 3 survivors were like, man, you really shouldn't.
Then they took off and started swimming towards whatever they thought.
Well, they said the one guy, so they made it like 2 days, but they're drinking seawater. Everyone else is just thirsty. And the one guy gets up and goes, I see land. And they said, man, there was no land. And he literally just stepped off the boat like he was walking on a floor.
Yep.
Went into the water, and these sharks, they said, mauled him instantly. And then the other guy that drank the seawater started going on about something like 7-Eleven that he could see, right? Got off the boat, same thing. These sharks mauled him. Anyway, long story short, at the end of this, I'm like, I will never get on a yacht.
I will never drink seawater.
I mean, it was the most horrifying story ever. Just between the sharks.
Florida man will get into that.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like, oh man, hell, I'll just get a buzz this way.
Yeah, seawater.
Oh, I thought it was like Florida man. Like it's the new health craze. Drink seawater.
I'll give it time. Give it time. All right, your question. What is the only alcoholic drink that you could buy in the dry county of Moore, Tennessee?
Alcohol. I didn't even know there was dry counties still around.
Yeah, many.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. Remember, it's really important in this country that we move backwards. So there's still dry counties.
Lynchburg is one of those locations.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd go whiskey.
There you go.
Yeah, Jack Daniels specifically.
Yes, exactly.
So they produce Jack Daniels in a dry county. Which is just like teasing everyone.
They will give you a little sip at the Jack Daniels distillery, but that's about it.
Why is VD giving us a look? What does this look for?
Because it's something to do with whiskey, and he's pissed.
You think it's whiskey or you think it's seawater?
Nothing gets him off
Maybe
his
it's
chair.
bourbon.
He drinks a lot of seawater. What's going on, VD? Why are you staring at me like that through the glass?
I apologize, but I was walking back to my studio, and you mentioned the magic words. I heard Jack Daniels. Like, what?
That's it, right?
It's like the bat signal on top of, in Gotham on top of the courthouse, right? I heard Jack Daniels like, I'm in. Let's go. What's going on? That's all.
He's just looking for a sip.
Oh, okay.
He sent me one.
Why don't you go get a bottle for our men's room happy hour later on?
When we talked last week, we said I'd bring one in for Friday. I'm going to bring in a bottle tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
So,
good enough.
There you go.
This is the man. He texted me one time over the weekend. He gave me a price, said 3 bottles of whiskey later. 4. That was the entire 4? 4. That was the entire text.
Yeah.
That's it.
Nice.
Yep. And I told my wife, like, hey, you
we should do. What do you do?
Right on check. Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Paul. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bichola.
Hola.
Paul, are you sober or not sober?
I'm, once I get to my friend's house, I will be not sober. Right now, I'm sober.
Okay.
This is what you sound like sober, huh?
All right, Paul.
Yeah.
Good luck to you. Hey, Paul, our men's room poll. Put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Is it a turd or a drier one?
Whichever you prefer, whatever you normally eat.
All right, I'll go with the dry turd.
Okay, dry turd it is.
Dry. I don't know which one's better, man. I feel like
they overcooked this.
Because if it's dry, if you break into it, that's a much different experience.
A turd should be moist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd agree. If I have to keep it on my mouth, that's just me.
I want to bite in and feel that nice chewiness and softness in the middle.
All right, here's your question. Multiple choice. What was the first James Bond movie where he actually ordered his martini shaken, not stirred? Was it Dr. No, Goldfinger, Thunderball, or From Russia with Love?
Goldfinger.
One and done.
One and done.
Enjoy the buzz there, Paul. Good job. Big Dummy is a game. 206-421-ROCK.
Hello, Robert. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Robert, what team are you on?
Team sober.
All right, welcome to the show, Robert and Big Dummy. Okay, in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Man, I've been stung so many times, but I'm going to have to go with the hornets.
Sticking with the hornets.
All right,
okay.
Go with what you know. All right, here is your question. What movie did we get the quote, "You're killing me, Smalls"?
I have no idea, so let's go with Friday.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Killing me, Smalls.
Come on, Miles.
Ted, I thought you when I wrote this. Nope.
Sandlot.
Sandlot.
Oh.
You're correct. Ted is on fire today.
Yeah. S'mores what?
All right, your question. In Ireland, what drink is known as the black stuff?
Oh, I know this.
Whiskey.
Guinness.
Right there in front of you, Mike.
Give me a pint of the black stuff.
I'm going to order one Saturday morning just like that.
That's for the black stuff?
Well, I'm watching Ireland beat up on England in rugby.
All right. Just look around before you order. And don't do your Wakanda thing.
It's a lot of rules for Saturday.
And a 50-year-old woman will show up on you. Ted, I'm here.
All right, your question. What does an ornithologist study?
I believe it's birds.
You believe correctly, my friend.
Yeah, nice job.
Or
OJ trial.
Yeah, Orenthal. Doesn't Orenthal sound like a product you'd use to like clean stuff?
Or something you put in your hair.
You think
if you had like an itchy scalp?
See, I feel like, man, we've had the stain on the sofa we can't get out. But good news about Orenthal Magic Eraser.
Yeah.
It just stabs it right out of there. Hello, Brandon. Welcome to the men's room.
Cuts it out.
Hola.
Hola.
Brandon, you sober or not sober?
Oh, sober. Just getting off work.
All right, Brandon, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll, you got to put one in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Is it a human turd?
It's yours.
It's yours, yes.
2 scorpions.
Oh, damn.
My turd? No way.
Oh, mine? Oh, hell no.
It's right on nuggets.
I'd rather have Elvis's. All right. Your question, what is the capital of Michigan?
I don't know. Flint.
Is it Lansing?
It is Lansing.
I feel like oftentimes the capital has a big university.
Because a lot of times the capital city is one of the worst cities in the state.
Yeah, it's really, I'm just referencing Tallahassee.
Yeah. Like I said. All right, your question. Who was the first player to appear on the cover of Madden?
First player to appear on Madden.
I'll be honest with you, I had no idea. I know who this player is. It's not who I would have guessed. He played for the San Francisco 49ers.
Right, because it was always John Madden.
Mm-hmm. I might even give you a cash prize if you get this one right. I mean, Jesus.
Not a big name?
He was at the time, I guess. It's just not a player that I honestly would have put on the cover of Madden. But at the time that you put on the cover of Madden, at that time, I don't know that people understood what a big deal it would be.
Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson.
So,
Michael Vick.
Nope, it was a 49er.
I was thinking Ronnie Lott, but not Ronnie Lott. Charles Haley?
Garrison Hurst.
Garrison Hurst.
Garrison Hurst
All right.
was the first player featured on the cover of Man.
He was a stud for a few years.
He was. I'm just saying, as it is now, he would not have been that guy, but yeah, that was the first guy.
Well, was he the first guy to get hurt?
First guy. It's a curse! All right, Brandon, your question.
Shut up, Garrison.
What two letters appear on the heart-shaped tag attached to all Beanie Babies?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. IL.
Nope.
T.Y.
It is, in fact, T.Y. Like T.Y. Hilton. So when you see him play football, like that little Beanie Baby. Get that little Beanie Baby play.
Question 4, Brandon.
Question number 4. What would you find inside of a bento box?
Inside of a what?
Bento box. B-E-N-T-O.
Oh, a bento box. Sushi.
That's it. Very good.
Doesn't it depend?
Food.
As
long as he said any food,
I was like,
I was going to give it
sometimes
to
it's
him.
teriyaki.
Exactly. Right. Yeah.
Goiza.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-421-ROCK. I haven't seen one in a while, though.
Hello, Jolene. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey.
Hola. Jolene, are you sober or not sober?
Soberish.
All right. Jolene, our men's room poll. Put in your mouth for 60 seconds. Will it be 2 scorpions, a live bat, 3 hornets, or a turd?
Scorpion.
Scorpion it is. Scorpion's doing well today.
All right there, Jolene. Here is your question. Phuket Island is a part of what country?
What was the island?
Phuket. P-H-U-K-E-T.
Phuket Island. Okay. Do I get
Multiple choice.
multiple choice? Yeah.
No.
It's in Asia. I'll give you that.
Tibet.
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
My daughter went there for the beaches.
All right.
All right, Jolene. In a standard deck of cards, the Jack, Queen, and King all show both eyes in what suit?
The Queen.
No, what suit? So you got spades, diamonds, clubs, or whatever the hell.
Diamond.
Hearts? Clubs. Oh, God. They have bad profile pics.
They're in the 2-Eye Club.
Oh, man.
All right, Jolene, the novel The Great Dog Robbery is better known as what Disney movie?
Come on.
Pooch and...
What was
What
it?
is it?
We're asking you.
Pooch? Oh.
The novel The Great Dog Robbery.
You've seen Disney stuff.
Right.
It was called The Great Dog Robbery. Now, what Disney film would kind of be like that?
Dog. What? Fox and the Hound?
I'll say 101 Dalmatians.
That is correct, 101 Dalmatians.
Oh, my gosh. That's my daughter's
No, we know.
favorite.
We
It's
know.
the whole plot. She's stealing dog.
Oh, my goodness.
Question 4, Jolene.
Okay.
Question number 4. In what country was Arnold Schwarzenegger born?
Germany.
Austria.
Close. Austria.
Question 5.
Oh, no, you're doing great, man. Doing great. And look, it's not all you. You obviously have help. When I say help, it's in quotation marks.
Cameron Diaz.
I'm trying to make some spinach artichoke dip. I'm busy right now.
Oh, I see. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
What do you put in your artichoke?
Yeah, you should come over.
Okay.
Don't say that.
Dad's going to show up at your doorstep.
Right, like, here for the dip.
All right, the question.
I got dip for you.
She got dip. What female singer is discussed at the start of the movie Reservoir Dogs?
I think we already brought her up today.
We did.
Oh
She also sang the theme to Die Another Day.
Killing me. Celine Dion.
Oh, dear God, no.
Madonna. Question 6, Jolene.
She's not a virgin.
In the Harry Potter books, what is the name given to non-magicians? Nerds.
Maestros.
What was that?
Maestros.
Muggles.
Question 7.
Oh, I was close.
No, you really weren't.
They both start with M. She invited me for dip. I'm helping her out.
Adam's already texting me. He knows I'm on.
All right, let's go a little current events. Who is the president of Ukraine?
Zelensky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jolene. There you go.
Wow.
Head chef. That was quite the big dummy, wasn't it? 10 meat and potatoes coming up with the most unhealthy things in your freezer. You are listening to The Men's Room.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. When we think about the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy in the Black community, let's remember, it didn't happen by chance. It's justified in history. But the will to change the narrative is strong today, and our people are lending their voices to the conversation. We're sharing our stories and the reasons that made us choose the vaccine so we can lead the way for others to make a well-informed choice too. To hear our stories, visit hereforuswa.org.